Dozens of people facing foreclosure rallied on Capitol Hill today, calling for more mortgage relief for struggling homeowners.
They drove all the way here from California on a bus. As Pamela Brown tells us, they say it was worth it if they're able to now keep their homes.
Far from home and fighting for it, people who are losing or lost their homes poured off this bus near the Capitol. It's the end of a 4-day journey across the country, beginning in California.
When you see people along the way, living on the streets as a homeless family, complete families, God give you energy to work.
Jaime Silawa, his wife Elena, and their 3 kids are like many families here, caught in the middle of the mortgage market meltdown. They fell behind on their mortgage payments after their son was diagnosed with leukemia. Now they face foreclosure in 2 weeks.
It's the reason I put my work in hold. I was using all my savings to pay almost 9 months.
This is the message we bring to you today.
During the cross-country journey, the bus stopped in 8 different cities, putting signatures on a petition and picking up supporters along the way, from Colorado to Missouri to Illinois. Edith Hadachi hopped on the bus in Chicago. She lost her home after 35 years.
I'm not going to replace my home. That's gone. But if I can do something to help other people not to lose their home.
Hadachi and the other 200 participants want better lending practices and more protection in bankruptcy court.
We would like them to go on a case-by-case basis and look at each individual instead of making a blanket statement.
Reverend Haywood Wiggins is part of PICO, or People Improving Communities Through Organizing, a faith-based group that organized the Recovery Express Caravan. On Capitol Hill, Pamela Brown, ABC 7 News.
And that's all now for ABC 7 News at 5. Now, coming up at 6, President Obama wants to change the country's education system. We'll show you how he plans to get started. And financier Bernie Madoff is ready to make a plea and could spend a lot of time in prison.
Adding 4 more lanes to the Beltway in Virginia could get pretty noisy for residents, but VDOT has a plan. I'm John Gonzalez, live in Springfield. That story is coming up.
Live and in HD. This is ABC 7 News at 6 on your side.
It is his 50th day in office, and President Obama is tackling the country's education system.
Today, he unveiled his education reform program, the latest in a long list of issues the president is addressing. Scott Thuman joins us with more. Scott?
Maureen Gordon, on many levels, President Obama says we as a nation have let our grades slip, and if we are to right our ailing economy and make this a more profitable country, we must do so in the classroom.
The President of the United States.
In a surprise appearance today, President Obama popped in at a meeting of educators, promising to aggressively improve learning standards.
So I thought it was appropriate for me to at least stop by and say hello to all of you who have such extraordinary responsibilities.
Mr. Obama had just outlined his plans, which include offering extra pay to math and science teachers where there is currently a shortage, spend $2.5 billion to develop